Hey everyone, how's it going? It is Memory here. We're everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the next episode of Fruits Basket 2019. This being episode 15. Previous episode, man. Pretty sure it crushed us all, especially with Momoji. And you guys were saying it was going to crush me, and it definitely did. I was not ready for it to say the least, even with you guys telling me that it was going to crush me. But it was a beautiful episode, like perfectly executed all around. Not even the thing with Momoji, but also what we had towards the end and what they left us off with Kyo and him whispering into Toru's ear saying I'm sorry. So that's one plot point that they've been teasing at and are teasing at more with, but also Yuki and the baseball cap, and it's two things that they have introduced before already, but they just keep teasing them slightly, and it's just like, oh, I want to get into it already. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know when they're gonna go into it. It's not going to be anytime soon, according to you guys. So they're probably just going to keep teasing at it. But yeah, previous episode was absolutely incredible. Probably one of my favorite episodes recently that we've had of Fruits Basket. There's been a lot of standout episodes with it, but previous episode really sticks out to me for a lot of reasons. But the Momoji thing adds a lot more to Momoji's character, definitely, because I've liked Momoji since Momoji's introduction, but with what we had in learned with Momoji in the previous episode, I got a lot more love even now for Momoji's character. So, yeah, we're gonna get into this 15th episode, everyone, and see what we got. So, here we go. The lake, yeah, definitely beautiful. Her first time seeing one in person. Aww. Okay, so that makes sense then. The sort of cabin Jason. Oh my god, like the masked Jason. A new type of bear. Then he didn't know. Toro doesn't know either. Yuki. See what I mean? They're gonna keep doing little things like this. Never mind. They're gonna keep doing things like this. Something is bothering the two of them. Yeah, something definitely strange. And if this causes Toru to like feel whether it's like unstable emotionally or makes her upset or makes her sad or whatever, then that isn't what Kyo and Yuki would want. But there's definitely an awkward vibe or aura going on right now here with all of them. I think Shigure is trying to like clear it up maybe a little bit and help with the awkwardness. Now we got like, yeah, we got Shigure here. We got not everyone, but we got the main group here. Alright, you manipulator. Oh, you know they're both gonna go. Look at them. Look at the looks on both their faces. Shigure, you mad, man. Oh, okay. So that's how they ended up here. Yeah, we don't want the little vacation be ruined by this awkward vibe, with the two of them. We need someone sunny to clear. Oh, Ayame? Yo, we gotta get Ayame up in here. Come on. That's like the perfect word to describe this lately. Awkward. Yep. See, this is what I was saying. If Taurus is gonna let this get to her, like, and it affects her her emotions and whatnot, then. What's? But it's really not anything that she did at all. Like they don't want her to feel this way at all. You see, they're like, it's a misunderstanding. Like that's not what it's about it at all. It has nothing to do with what you did. Oh, a bear print. A bear print. Jason. Oh. Grab her. Toro has to be fine though. The two of them had to save her, grab her, or they all fell together. look how Kyo landed with the pants and everything. A little too big on you. Uh oh. Oh, here we go. We're back to normal for the most part. We're getting somewhere. It's like how Yuki's standing up here with some pizzazz, man, some swagger. This is what Toru wanted, yeah. Like I said, they're getting there, back to normal. Hell no. Just wasn't feeling great. But they're not gonna go into specifics about that. He's just saying I wasn't feeling great. But the reasoning they're not gonna tell us that yet. I just wasn't feeling great either. Both of them, perfectly described. Perfectly described. That's good. That's good that at least they're back to normal. But I mean, it's all right for them to feel sad or not great in certain points. Like that's what being a human being, just a normal person is about. You're gonna have times where you're happy, sad, happy, sad. Here comes Mama Toru. Facts though. That is true. Ayame! Hey, he actually did come. He thinks Shigure actually did get him to. Oh wait, was Shigure not even expecting it? I'm happy he's here though. yeah, it wasn't him. Go to the lake. Let's go to the lake. Let's scram. Hattori's up. Right, yeah, there's no way he was staying asleep with all that. Went to the main family and stayed in a maid who was 53 years old. Exactly. Like that, but the number's not even important. Ah, okay. So kind of just a coincidence. Right. I thought that would make them get out of here quicker though, because Ayame showed up, but they got held up a bit longer. Oh man. We're at the lake and they're still thinking of Ayame. Come on, enjoy this time with Toru at the lake. Her first time, like, being right here. Come on, y'all. How do I even stop them? What do I say? What do I do? I like the lake, but I just don't like the lake when I'm here with him. Aww. Look at that view. Look at that shot. So we got that trio, and now we have this trio. I kind of like how they're setting it up here. You call her a mere ripple on the water. Yeah. Look at Shigure's face. He's like, ah, shit. Wow, you're burdened with having to remember everything on. Like, you should be able to be happy, right? Like, Hattori should have that right too. Hattori, I want you to be approximately 2,000 times happier than Kana. It's a lot of happiness. All I can do is watch over them so that they don't make the same mistakes. Maybe he is fine with this role he's playing, so that their smiles don't turn sour. Yo, I love Hattori, man. So maybe him just watching over them and playing that kind of role will be what brings him that happiness and seeing where they end up in the future. I like that. Oh man. No, that's not gonna work. That's well, he tried. Wait, this is Mayu? Oh shit! Is that her and Kana? Yo! This time you might find the one. So Shigure was actually like, even though it didn't last that long, apparently Shigure was like really into the Mayu girl. And then, obviously on the other side, there's Hattori with Kana. Oh, that parallel, man. Wow, so this episode of Fruits Basket, for the most part, like I was saying, kind of what I wanted was an episode that didn't crush me. I don't know if I said it, but if I did say it, in my head I was like, I want more of an episode that isn't going to totally crushed me like the previous episode did, and that's kind of what we had in this. There was a part there where like how Tora was getting, she started tearing up because of how the two of them were being, but that kind of quickly got sorted out, and the boys were back to normal how they normally are. But the thing that I liked with Yuki and Kyo and them not feeling great, as they both put it, they were both in the same boat. That was something they both, because most of the time they clash, they actually were both feeling the same way at that point, and not feeling great, which that's what makes people who they are, right? Is that you're not going to be happy necessarily all the time. You're not going to be even sad necessarily all the time. There's going to be highs and lows, and it's going to, life's a roller coaster. So I like that part of it with Yuki and Kyo. They're still teasing at the developments with them, right? In those two big plot points that we know what they are, but they're still teasing at them. They tease more so with Yuki, multiple times in this episode specifically. But just this little vacation, them on the lake. There's some nice moments there, but also the classic Yuki and Kyo clashing. So good mix of stuff that we had there with Tora in the lake. Her first time seeing a lake up close like that, and it was definitely beautiful. And like I was saying before, like Yuki and Kyo, and we saw this from their reactions, they would not want Toru to feel how she was feeling in this episode because of like a misunderstanding. So they cleared that up, and rightfully so. Because I was thinking like maybe Toru was gonna be like, okay, they're acting like this, like what could it be? And she would drive herself crazy over it, right, and get upset about it maybe. And that's, we did see that in this episode in this sense, but it did get cleared up kind of quickly. I was thinking maybe it could be an actual like longer plot. Maybe it is in the future, in the same thing kind of happens, but more in terms of like they go more into it, like more in depth, or it lasts longer than just however long it did in this episode. It's maybe a more lasting thing, but that we'll have to see what happens with that in the future. But besides that, I really liked what we had with Hattori and Shigure and Ayame. I'm happy Ayame came by the way, because like when Shigure first was gonna call him, I was like, oh, Ayame isn't gonna come, and then Ayame shows up by a pure coincidence, I guess. So that was awesome. But just because we know how connected the three of them are now, but also in the past, and kind of them seeing themselves in Toru, Yuki, and Kyoshu's. I like the parallel that they're getting across there, like with the three of them, and then our three main characters. So it was really nice what we had with them in this episode as well. I gotta say, especially that scene that they left us off with, because they did bring up the Mayu girl, which is like a teacher at the school, and apparently like him and her, Shigure and her were like in a relationship, or they had something going on for a little bit, and Shigure was writing it off as like a little ripple in the water, but that doesn't necessarily seem the case maybe, because like as it was shown there at the end, he obviously had something for her, and he's saying maybe I'll find the right one as well someday, in comparison to Hattori, who was thinking about the same thing. But in Hattori's case, is Hattori going to be more like accepting of the role of kind of the overseer of Yuki, Kyo, and Toru, and watching them grow up, and them not making the same mistakes that they did or that he did in the past. So maybe that's where Hattori will find his happiness, and his extended and more happiness in the future is playing that kind of role, and maybe not even necessarily getting another girl. You know what I'm saying? But he does deserve his happiness one way or another, right? I don't know if it's going to be 2,000 times more than Kana, but he should have that happiness, definitely. So like what we had with everyone in this episode, honestly, to say the least. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode of Fruits Basket. If you guys did enjoy the video, the reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.